What is up, guys? Today I got the long awaited Training Island V5, and before I start the video I just want to let you guys know that on Instagram, Twitter, and Discord I do post early map codes about two days or 1 day early before I actually release it on YouTube, so make sure you go follow me on there. But anyways, let's get into the video. So let's start off with the new sections and the new features in this map. So right here you have 3 backgrounds to choose from: blue, white, and the nebula. And it's not going to change on every single, but most of them it will. And then you got this change rarity button if you want to use like a blue pump instead or whatever. And a lot of those sections are new, so you can see all these names. Some of these names may not be familiar. That's because a lot of these are new ones, and some of them are from the sensitivity map I just made. And the tunnel section is super good. Like, I'll show you guys in a minute. The tunnel section is amazing now, so let's get right into it. One thing I forgot to mention is that with the zombies you do get stronger aim assist than normal, so I recommend you train with about 90 to 95% because it's going to feel more realistic, and in real games you're not going to have that strong aim assist like you do on the zombies. So I recommend going down to like about 90 to make it feel like more realistic on the aim assist. Alright, so this is one of my favorite ones. It's called Reaction, and you're going to have to try to kill 10 of them within a minute. Basically what you do is you look straight down the middle or anywhere really, and then you're just going to want to try to flick because the zombies pop up and then you're gone within a second. So I'm going to try to do this really quick and show you guys how to do it. Alright, you guys can see I got 11 kills, which is 1 over the minimum you want to try to go for. And it is pretty hard if you're on exponential. If you're on linear it's a lot easier because it's easier to flick shot. So if you're on exponential this might be a little bit difficult for you. Alright, so before I go to the next aim section, I do want to show you guys this new tunnel section because it's really good. Now before I go inside, it's really loud, so you might want to turn down your volume. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to be teleported to a random area inside the little map I made. And you're going to have to go to the light beacon, which is going to be like across the room. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it real quick. Go in here, then we teleport to a random area, and you will have to restart the map after you do this once because I couldn't reset the builds, I ran out of channels. So you go in here and then basically you want to have to try to get all the way to that corner over there while you're getting shot at. You can kill these bots and they will respawn in about 25 seconds. So it's pretty good idea to kill the bots while you're tunneling here. Alright, so the next new section is called Rain, and all you want to do is click the start button and try to go for at least 16 kills. Now what I try to go for with this one is to like practice when opponents are like kind of jumping down. Also, I wouldn't recommend using this background if you're going to be doing this one because the zombies do blend in pretty good here. But basically it's kind of just trying to simulate like a player falling down. Like for example, if you break down their build, you gotta try to hit them. And that's kind of one I wanted to go for on this one. So it's pretty good practice. And pretty good just for trying to, you know, warm up your aim in general and go for flicks. I know a lot of you guys have wanted to have a snipe section, and I finally did it. And I did make the targets right here run at running speed, so it's more realistic. So you can properly track ahead of time as if you would in a real game. Alright, next is Randomized Tracking. This is honestly one of my favorite ones just because it is a lot more like randomized movement. So all you want to do is click the start button like usual, and these targets are kind of moving randomly. You can't really tell which direction they're going to go in because I blacked out the floor, which is great for practice. Now here you can aim in or ADS, either way it is good practice. So if you want to focus on hip fire, you just hip fire them, and you can aim down if you want to. Alright, so a lot of these sections will have a little button that says return, and it'll take you back before the timer runs out. Or there'll be like a big red button that says return. Either way, but before you head on to a new section, click the reset button and make sure that timer goes away. So, because at the end of the timer you're gonna get teleported back there, and you don't want that to happen, so make sure you click the reset after you're done every time. Alright, this next one is from my last sensitivity map. I know a lot of you guys like this one, so I kept it in. You want to try to go for at least 10 kills, and this one you want to focus on only hip firing, so let's click the start button. And you want to like just jump around here. There's pinball jumpers to make you move around more, and you just want to go for hip fires. while you're rotating around the box. And then if you want to return, you can just click the return button before the timer runs out. Click the reset, and you can leave and go do another one. Alright, now pop-up, this has been in my other maps, except for now I have made it even better, and it's like all directions. So first of all, you want to choose what HP you want the zombies at. Let's just do 10 for now. Click the start button. You can see it's like a 360 now instead of just one direction, which is a lot better. Alright, so the only thing that sucks with this one is that the score will not track properly with the shotguns. So don't even bother trying to check your score and do all this, because it's not going to work with the shotgun. You're going to have to use an AR or something else than the shotgun to track the score properly. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the new aim sections. I do have the regular aim trainer like usual, and then I do have the 361 like that. And the reason I didn't want to put more of these is because the aim assist doesn't work anymore with those. You have to be using legacy settings, and also a lot of people have been saying that it's better to practice these other scenarios instead of the aim trainer ones. So that's why I only decided to put like 2 of them in this one. Alright, so for the horizontal tracking, you just go in, choose any distance. Now this one does not like to work sometimes, so you might have to restart the map at least like once or twice. It's kind of like my sensitivity map. I don't know why this is a problem, but if it does happen to you, you're just gonna have to basically reset the map. Now right here, this is kind of like my sensitivity map, like I just said. It'll show you how many shots you missed right here, and then it'll show you the enemies killed. And to get this number right here, all you do is shots missed divided by enemies killed, and you want to try to stay close to this number right here. Alright, so the last 2 aim sections is going to be gliding and angle shots, and these do require 2 players. There is some angle shots that don't require 2-player, but anyways, this gliding one is probably the best you can do to practice your tracking. All you do is have your friend teleport to the top, grab the flag, and your friend just has tried to get to the flag right here and dodging bullets, and then you're down there trying to shoot at them. And it's probably the best gliding practice you can get, so try to get a friend to play with you and grind this out. Alright, for the angle shots, I do have bots in certain ones. The reason I couldn't do it on these ones right here is because the bot would land right here in the middle and you can't even see the bot from there. So for those ones, you're just gonna have to have a friend to practice. But I did go over all these angle shots. It's the exact same one from the last training island, and I think 2 videos ago I made a video on all of these on how to do them, so you can go watch that if you want. But it's pretty easy. Each section tells you exactly how to do it right here. So for example, right here it says stand on top of the enemy box, and then you're gonna jump, and as you fall you want to go for the shot, and then you can place a wall and do whatever from there. So basically this is what it's gonna look like. Yeah, basically that's how you do it. So if you don't know how to do one of these, just watch the video I made and it should explain how to do all this. And if you don't want the bots and you just want to practice with your friend, all you do is click the disable bots button, and it'll get rid of the bots so you can practice freely with a friend. Alright, moving on to the warm-up and edit sections. Unfortunately, I was not able to do a warm-up section just because I literally ran out of memory space. I had like 90k memory in this map, and I also used up all the channels. So it's an extremely advanced map. I just had no space for it. But I did put a map code for my chapter 2 warm-up, which is really good. I really recommend it. Alright, so for the edit section, it's pretty similar to my other maps, except I did change a few things here and there, like the edit and one of these right here. I did add some box fighting kind of edits here you can practice on with some targets. And then you also got the shotgun, pistol, and AR bots here. You can practice on them. So it's pretty similar. There wasn't much I can do with edits. It's all pretty simple, and I couldn't add too many or else it would cause a lot of lag. So this is really the best I can do in the edit portion. As far as the rest of the build sections go, they're pretty much all from Training Island v4. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the map. I showed you guys all the sections. Some are new, some are old, but the old ones, I know you guys love them, so I decided to keep them in here. Now if you guys want to use my creator code, it's literally just the same as my YouTube name. And I really appreciate all of you who use it, because I do spend tons of hours on these maps just for you guys can improve. And if you guys want to like the video, I'd really appreciate that as well. And I'll see you in the next one.